Good morning students. So in the last class we have solved up to the 21st problem. So in today's class we are going to solve the 22nd problem. It is 1 divided by cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b. So we have to integrate this with respect to x. So I take this as I which is equals to integral dx upon cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b. So now in the next step I multiply and divide by sin of a minus b. So here I am dividing by sin of a minus b integral. So here I am multiplying by sin of a minus b. So divided by cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b dx. So now see here, now we have to rearrange the terms in the numerator. 1 divided by sin of a minus b, I write it as it is, sin of a minus b as it is, then integral sin. So here I add and subtract x. So here a minus b, then plus x minus x divided by the denominator as it is, cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b dx. So if you cancel plus x and minus x, we get back the previous term. So this is an adjustment. So now I which is equals to 1 divided by sin of a minus b integral. So sin I write it as it is, then here, so now x minus b plus x can be written as x minus b, then plus a minus x whole divided by the denominator as it is now, cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b dx. So now again we have to rearrange the terms in the numerator. I which is equals to 1 divided by sin of a minus b integral sin x minus b, I write it as it is, sin x in the bracket x minus b. Then in the next two terms, here I take minus common, so the term will be reversed. So minus a minus x becomes x minus a. Then write the denominator as it is now, cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b dx. So multiply this minus with these two terms, we get back the previous term. So now the numerator is in the form of sin of a minus b. What is sin of a minus b? It is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Here a is x minus b and b is x minus a. So I which is equals to 1 divided by sin of a minus b, write it as it is, then integral. So in the numerator we have to apply the formula of sin of a minus b. It is sin a, that is x minus b, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, that is sin of x minus a. Then whole divided by the denominator as it is, cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b. So here I write dx. So now here we have to split the numerator into two terms. We get sin of x minus b into cos of x minus a divided by the denominator minus cos of x minus b into sin of x minus a divided by the denominator. So let us do that now. I, which is equals to 1 divided by sin of a minus b, sin of a minus b integral. So now, so here cos of x minus a and cos of x minus a get cancels if you divide. So which are the terms left out now? Sin of x minus b divided by cos of x minus b. This can be written as a tan of x minus b. So it is tan of x minus b. Then there is a minus sign, write it as it is. Now cos of x minus b into sin of x minus a divided by the denominator. So here again cos of x minus b and cos of x minus b get cancels. We are left out with sin of x minus a divided by cos of x minus a, that is nothing but tan of x minus a. Tan of x minus a dx. So now integrate them separately. I, which is equals to, I write this as it is, sin of sin of a minus b, sin of a minus b, then here what is the integration of tan of x minus b with respect to x? So we know that integral of tan x dx, which is equals to log mod secant x plus c, or else this can be written as minus log of mod cos x plus c. So if you remove this minus sign, here we have to take up the reciprocal. It becomes 1 by cos x. What is 1 by cos x? It is secant x. So for tan x we have two formulas. One is log mod secant x plus c. Another formula is minus log mod cos x plus c. So that I am going to use now. Minus log mod cos x. X is nothing but x minus b. Then mod complete. Then here from this integration of tan of x minus a with respect to x, we get one minus sign. Minus into minus will be plus. We get log of mod cos of x minus a close the main bracket plus c. So it can be written as I, which is equals to 1 divided by sin of a minus b, sin of a minus b. So here it is in the form of log x minus log y. So here x is cos of x minus a and y is cos of x minus b. What is log x minus log y? It is log x divided by y. So now log x by y, x is nothing but the numerator. It is cos of x minus a divided by cos of x minus b, cos of x minus b plus c. So this is all about the 22nd problem. So pause the video to note it down. And we are left out with the two more multiple choice questions of this exercise. So here the 23rd, it is integral sin square x minus cos square x divided by sin square x into cos square x dx is equal to, the four options are tan x plus cot x plus c, and then tan x plus cosecant x plus c, and then minus tan x plus cot x plus c, and then tan x plus secant x plus c. So let us solve this. So I take the given integral as I which is equals to integral sin square x minus cos square x divided by sin square x into cos square x dx. So now go for splitting the terms here. So we have to split the numerator into two terms. We get sin square x divided by sin square x into cos square x. So minus cos square x divided by the denominator, cos square x divided by sin square x into cos square x dx. So now see here, sin square x and sin square x get cancels. Here cos square x and cos square x get cancels. Let us rewrite the integral I, which is equals to integral 1 by cos square x is nothing but secant square x minus. So 1 by sin square is nothing but cosecant square x, then dx. So now I, which is equals to, integrate them separately. What is the integration of secant square x? It is tan x minus integration of cosecant square x will be minus cot x, minus into minus will be plus, we get cot x plus c. So this is the required answer. So search for the options now. It is the option A. The 24th question, it is integral e raised to x into the bracket 1 plus x divided by cos square into e raised to x into x dx equals, and the four options are minus cot of e raised to x into x plus c, and then tan of e raised to x into x plus c, and then tan of e raised to x plus c, then cot of e raised to x plus c. This was asked in Karnataka CET 2016. So the multiple choice questions are important for CET as well as theory exams. So most of the time, so MCQs will be given for 2 marks in the theory exam. So here I take this as I which is equals to integral e raised to x into 1 plus x divided by cos square e raised to x into x dx. So now I go for the substitution. Put e raised to x into x, which is equals to t. Now we have to differentiate both the sides with respect to x. Here we have to apply the product rule, uv the whole dash. So e raised to x is a function and x is also a function. It is function into a function. What is the formula now? uv the whole dash, which is equals to u dash v plus u v dash. So now derivative of the first function, that is e raised to x. Write the second function as it is plus. Now write the first function as it is. Take the derivative of the second function. Derivative of x will be 1, which is equal to, or dx, which is equals to dt. So here in both the terms we have e raised to x as a common term. So e raised to x, if we take common, we get x plus 1 dx, which is equals to dt. Rewrite the integral I, which is equals to integral e raised to x into 1 plus x or x plus 1, both are same, dx equal to dt divided by cos square t. So now I, which is equals to integral reciprocal of cos square t will be secant square t dt. What is integration of secant square t now? I, which is equals to, it is tan t plus c. So replace t here. I, which is equals to tan, what is t now? T, it is e raised to x into x. E raised to x into x plus c. So this is the required answer. Hence option B is the correct answer.